everybody. Welcome to the card of the day. I hope the screen, I missed my time slot when the sun is in the perfect spot, but I think it's okay. Maybe I'm the only one that can't see. Darn that sun for moving on me. First of all, everybody, thank you for your good wishes for Courage. He went to the cardiologist. Great news. Great news. In fact, we thought we were going to have to adjust his heart pills, and the cardiologist was like, who started him on heart pills? This dog doesn't need them. So it was a great day and worth every penny. And I feel very humbled by that experience. And today's card, the Hanged Man, is really about two things happened. And two things happened yesterday that stuck with me. They're very opposite. And that's what brought me to today's mantra. So the Hanged Man is kind of a card of meditation. His legs are in the shape of the number 4, which 4 is reason. 4 is reason, balance. If you have somebody that's very logical, that they will usually fall under number 4. And the Hanged Man has sort of suspended logic and everything. Okay, this is the tree of life that he's hanging from. This is not a bad card, unless terrible cards are around it. You can sort of interpret there. But mostly, if you look at the smile on his face and the light around him, he has taken this time for himself because he's kind of like, you know what? The rest of the world seems a little nuts to me. What's going on? And this card is about just taking that beat, taking that moment to be grateful and to be yourself. This is about not listening to others. It's not about rebellion. It's about what is right for me. With other cards around it, it can be someone who is always hanging on a cross, someone who's always a victim, that kind of thing. But in its positive form, it's really about, hey, stop a minute. Stop a minute. What are you doing? Is this good? Is this bad? How you feel? What's going on? That's the narrative of the Hanged Man. Maybe he's like a positive rapper. That's what that sounded like. So in yesterday's joy of like a miracle of Courage, how often do you go to the doctor and they go, no, you're healthier than what you're taking. Forget about that. They were fantastic. And then I had a reading that afternoon. That was wonderful. And the reading, the person mentioned politics, which takes me out of the moment, right? Especially with politics, we all have that desire to be right, or that feeling to leap in and fix, or this and that, because especially right now when we are so polarized. And I just didn't, I was in such a good space, and then this person kind of threw me in that space, and I didn't say anything, I didn't react, which was the right thing, but it was such a different vibration. And it's one I don't want to have. So today's mantra, I break from ego that wants to be right and embrace humility, the gift of being me. Oh, and humbly embrace the gift of being me. Sorry about that. I break from the ego that wants to be right and humbly embrace the gift of being me. Okay, so you can be the Hanged Man. That doesn't make you wrong or right. It makes you just sort of in your own space, not reacting, not having that vibration. Let that other person be the person that has to be right. I break from ego that wants to be right and humbly embrace the gift of being me. That was such a miracle yesterday with Courage that I cannot even tell you. If you listen to my podcast, I'll let you guys know when it comes out, because there's actually a little backstory that sort of supports this miracle. One of those fun stories to listen to. And it just was amazing. The vet said, this heart may be a problem in a couple of years. And I was like, a couple of years? He's 15. The fact that you gave him a couple of years is the greatest news ever. So thank you for all your good thoughts for Courage. That's what I'm going to focus on, that vibration, not the one that took me out of the moment. I break from the ego that wants to be right and humbly embrace the gift of being me. All right, everybody, take that beat. Be yourself today. Have a great weekend.